Hello everybody and welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset, Week 3, Game 3. I'm with the head coach of the Oakland Patriots, Coach Kevin Creasy. Coach, what's going on with the Oakland Patriots?
Just trying to get ready for a big district game.
Long weekend ahead. Today is Wednesday, and you played Hillsboro on Friday night. You came out with a win, but talk about the game. Take us through it.
It was a good game. If you were in the stands on the sideline, it wasn't a really good game to be a part of at the beginning, especially. It was the worst first quarter of football I think I've ever seen. Middle school, Pop Warner, Youth League, all that included. 3 fumbles in a row by our offense on 3 consecutive handoffs. We had 3 consecutive handoffs in which we gave Hillsboro the ball inside our 20 3 times. And they had 1 first down and was up 14-0 and had the ball ready to score again. So
the Rabbit had the gun quick.
We shot ourselves in the foot, but I'll have to say this. Ty Nix intercepted a screen pass, and our momentum got shifted a little bit, and we fought back. We were down 14-0, fought back, and it became a really good game, got up a couple scores. And then they scored late to bring them within 8 points. And then, of course, we recovered an onside kick.
Did that play, and I'm going to say for Ty, but did that bring out some Patriots leadership? Was that some Patriots for life? I mean, showing that we could dig in early as an early team and turn the game back around, you felt like? Or
well,
what?
You know, I think it's kind of a tribute to what we went through the week before. You know, we were behind the week before most of the game, 10-0 at halftime against a really talented team. And our guys never quit the week before. And we still ended up getting beat, but our guys fought to the end. And that's one thing we're trying to instill in these guys is we're going to keep fighting, whether we're up 20, whether we're down 20. And these guys did. They kept fighting. There wasn't any of this finger pointing going on. There wasn't a lot of the blame game going on. Our guys just, went back to work and started hanging on the football. Made a big pass through the air. Brendan Matthews threw about a 70-yard touchdown to Cameron Massengill. And it was a great pass, but even better catch, even better run. And that kind of got the momentum shifted with Ty's play and then Cameron's touchdown. So we were really back in the ball game with one snap. But again, it was a matter of we had 0 turnovers from the first quarter on, and pretty much handled business from then on out.
Sound like your quarterback got a little two-dimensional on Friday night, so he's able to run and throw?
I think he ran for 2 touchdowns. He threw a touchdown, and then he threw a 2-point conversion that was negated because of a penalty. But yeah, he was a dual threat.
So did you feel comfortable with his play?
Yes, he did well. He's getting more comfortable with the offense. You know, he's a new kid, and of course it's a new offense.
Yep.
But we're really pleased to have 2 really good quarterbacks.
Progress of that offense and you implementing that, how's that coming as far as you feel?
Well, I'd like for it to come a little bit quicker. But again, it doesn't matter what kind of offense you're running if you're going to lay the ball on the ground 3 times. And it was with 3 different running backs. That's what was so surprising. 3 different running backs, 3 different fumbles, and of course we lost all 3 of them. But again, I have to say that we're working on character development around here, and that's one way to do it is to fight through some adversity.
I saw Donnie Carter many a time in youth football make kids do push-ups on the side. If you fumbled the ball, I mean, it was 50 on the sideline, and everybody walked around you while and you thought about it because it was in the middle of the game. I've seen that happen, and they may say that's old school, but it'll make you concentrate.
I guarantee it's effective. And like I said, we've been really fortunate. All of our games, we've not laid the ball on the ground. Mm-hmm. That's why it was so surprising to us. But we're definitely working on it, and we're trying to get better at it. We know that against a good team like Hillsboro, we're really fortunate that we weren't down 21-0.
Well, let's talk about Friday night. You're going against a guy that can run on the ground, and they've been successful with a few passing games, but had some tough luck here lately. They haven't been, but they're going to be hungry for a win. But you'll be here at and be able to fire up the Jumbotron and coach one here at the house. Talk a little bit about Friday night.
Well, you know, it's exciting, and most of our staff's new, so it's going to be an exciting event to get a game here at home. And I know that the Patriot fans always come out to support, so we're expecting a big crowd. With it being a rival game, Seagulls, 6 minutes down the road, they'll be here in full force. And we've looked at the past games. A year ago, it's 10-7 going in toward halftime. 2 years ago, it's 35-25. And this is a Seagull team that didn't win many games last year, but it was a very talented Oakland team, and they fought them tooth and nail. And so that's what rival games are supposed to be. Throw the records out the window.
He's going to run 160 plays, if not more. I mean, it's going to move pretty quickly if he can keep the tempo up.
And the games that they have lost, they've done a very good job of moving the ball. They've got more than just one weapon.
Yeah.
Greedy House is a very talented running back, and also out of the backfield, he can catch a lot of passes. But they've got more than just one weapon. I love the way the quarterback's been playing. And
he's gutsy.
Yeah, he is. He's a ball player, and he can run or throw either one. Special teams, just as sound as anybody we've played on special teams. Defensively,
they're gonna kick the ball in the end zone. That's for sure.
They are definitely gonna kick an end zone. Very, very good weapon to have in high school football when you know that there's no chance of return.
So you start on the 20.
You're going to start on the 20, and you better have a good drive. You better keep the ball in your hands. You better not have many penalties. And, of course, they've got two really good linebackers that I'm impressed with. And we need to make sure that we stay the course, we stay patient, and we keep their offense on the sideline as much as possible.
Tell everybody, even though they know Siegel, just talk a little bit about, based on just the film, what's based on the past Siegel teams. It seems like to me, he definitely wants to run the ball first and then pass second. Seems like to me, is that what you're seeing?
Well, a lot of his big plays are off of play action. They do such a good job of changing the tempo, but also running a lot of option plays in which, you've got to have your responsibilities down pat. And then whenever you finally do stop the run, then that allows for a lot of play action passes. And I've seen a lot of people wide open in games, and we've just got to do a better job of covering. We've got to do a better job of pressuring the quarterback than his last two opponents have.
Well, so what have you been working on up till right now? So talk to me a little bit about that, besides being, getting our discipline right.
Well, both sides of the ball, we're working on making sure we're cutting out mistakes. So,
okay.
So we've trimmed down both sides of the playbooks, offensively and defensively, and we want to make sure that we're getting lined up right on defense. That way we can play faster. They're going to play at a fast pace. We need to be able to react to that. And then offensively, ball security and eliminate mistakes. We've had a couple of injuries affect us, so we've got some younger guys that are stepping up, and we expect big things out of those guys Friday. Okay,
let's talk about freshmen and your JV teams. How are they doing right now? You've had a couple of games. Talk a little bit about where your progress is as you reload your depth.
Our JV team is 2-0 again. They've won Monday night against Cookville 21-0. Really stout defensive effort. Our quarterback, I think he went 8 for 8. The ball never hit the ground, and it was just waggle passes and keep passes, just regular stuff that Hudson did a great job of putting in the wide receivers' hands. And we had running backs catching it, wideouts catching it. We had tight ends catching it.
Boy, it's fun when you're really rolling like that.
I'm telling you, and they can't just narrow it down to one person. And then Coach Linnell's son is the quarterback for the freshmen. He had 2 of the prettiest passes I've seen this year, just throwing deep balls. Some guys were making plays for him. They had really good running backs. They busted it wide open, and I think the continuous clock got to running in the second half. I was running the clock, as I know. So they jumped out on Cookville really quickly. And like I said, that freshman bunch is really talented. We're thinking about maybe moving a couple of those guys up to
Why not? Why not? Let them have a little dress time.
We've moved them up to JV, and we may just move them on up to varsity.
Let them dress. I mean, that's how you get hungry, don't you, Coach?
That's right. That's
right. When's the next time when can Oakland fans or fans in the area see the JV games? When are they?
Well, they're usually Mondays.
Yeah.
And we had a unique situation where Siegel had to move their game because it was so close to their Thursday night season opener. So Siegel and Oakland will play JV and freshmen actually on Labor Day.
Okay.
So we'll be playing on Labor Day. We're going to practice on Labor Day. We're going to labor on Labor Day. And
so Monday will be a full-blown, just Monday night or Monday afternoon. Monday. So the first game will go off at what time?
Well, we're going to practice early in the morning, and then we have a JV game about 11:30.
In the morning?
In the morning. And then freshmen, I think, are going to stay and play later that evening. I think 5:30.
Well, that'll be good. That'll
be all day.
You know, so you've got youth football on Saturday. Will you be able to make that game?
On Saturdays, I do have youth football. I've been at perfect attendance so far. So.
Will you be able to make it this Saturday?
Well, yes, I should be able to.
So what time's that game go on?
I'm not sure. I get told where to be and when to be there on the youth football side.
So you got youth football. We got a JV game.
That's Monday.
Yeah, Monday. But Saturday, and then watch a little college football. You get some time off to watch the T.
I will probably DVR it, TiVo it. You know, a lot of times I'll check those games out when it's midnight.
Are you an Orange fan?
I always have been a Tennessee fan. I've enjoyed watching them over the years. Just hadn't really liked the struggle the past few years.
Yeah.
But really excited what Coach Jones and his staff has done last year.
Well, anything for the fans and people? You got one here on Friday night. Anything before we close?
Friday night, Battle of the Boulevard. I'm really excited about being a part of it. I know it's always been a good.
It's always a great game. I'm coming.
And I'm telling you, we're glad that you're here. I know that you do top-notch work, and we look forward to seeing the film from a pro. And so
it is fun.
All the fans, come on out. Come early, you know. Parking's tough around here. Seating.
They can get parking passes. If you want to tailgate in the end zone.
That's right. They do have pregame tailgating. I think that's pretty neat. And parking passes or season tickets both can be bought through our OEC quarterback club, booster club. John Jones, of course, is a contact man there, so just holler at him and he'll make sure he'll hook you up.
All righty, Friday night right here at the Patriot House, Patriot Field, 7 o'clock. Siegel Stars and Oakland Patriots, y'all be here.